According to the witness, this was shot out her bedroom window at 5 in the morning in Cedar Park, Texas. She claims to have heard at first a cop car outside, which I assume is what woke her up. And when she looked out the window, she saw this. Now, very clearly, when you see all of the lights, you can see it taking a triangular form. And what I find more believable is the fact that it gets caught behind the trees and you can actually see the light escaping behind the branches, like it's actually back there. It makes this extremely credible for me and extremely eerie.
Gosh! What the hell?
Now, if this is real, this is one of the clearest shots we've ever had. Let me know what you guys think. For now, let's jump over to Mexico. Now, this next one in Mexico is wild to me. First of all, look at it, right? But listen to their reaction. I love that they're freaking out and that the girl recording refuses to believe that it's real. At one point, even asking if they had drugged her prior to her seeing this event. Now, at first, I was thinking possibly a drone. They were thinking a plane at first till it passes this building. I was thinking a drone because of the lights. Look at the lights. But this is where it gets eerie. Watch it pass by.
Me dieron marihuana ustedes en comida, ¿verdad? Esto no es normal.
It's just like she was saying about disappearing. Most of the lights on this craft just vanished as it made the turn. And even the lights now look a bit uneven, almost like I don't know. I don't know how to explain this. The way those lights vanish and the way that it fades away actually makes it a lot more believable to me. See, at first for that one, I would have gone drones. Again, after the turn around that building when the lights vanished, that's what got me. Although, to be fair, they could be viewing through a window, which could have created an optical illusion. Now, this next one is no illusion and was caught on a live broadcast on TV. Let's check it out. This guy was just watching a golf game on his television, and he noticed on the upper left corner, look at that saucer. But what's weirder to me is, look at the cloud when the saucer vanishes. Boom! The cloud vanished, guys. Watch this again. You see the saucer moving, and then watch how this cloud quickly dips away. Watch. I mean, what the hell was that? And on TV, any golf lovers out there, please find this game and analyze it. Let me know what the hell's going on. And what is this? This one apparently went down in Argentina, but I have never seen anything like this. Look at it. Look at the bottom. What is this? What is that little blinking dot? What's going on here? This one really blows my mind. I love this sighting.
Identificado.
Now, I've never seen anything like that. So to me, that's a very good capture of a UFO. Plus, it was a pretty clear video. This next one was actually in the news in Hawaii, and I find it really interesting because the family actually chased it down.
And then I was like, oh,
Don't get me wrong, that would have been my reaction too. I mean, look at it. Is it like splitting in two? What is it doing?
they all said, yeah.
The 38-year-old says she's never really been a believer in UFOs, but the bright blue object had them so intrigued, they jumped in the car and started following it.
I don't know what it was. This one was going so fast.
Now, according to the news report, after they chased it, it fell into the ocean where they could no longer reach it. Still, I don't know of any aircraft shaped like that, so I find this one to be very credible. Now, this sighting from a plane seems to capture what looks like an entire fleet of UFOs over our ocean. I find this one to be very interesting because it reminds me of this next clip. It's almost as if the guy in the plane and this guy here on the boat are seeing the same thing but from different angles. Look at this one. Now, they're in the middle of the ocean on a boat and seeing this. And it looks like a whole fleet. It looks like what the one guy saw on the airplane, but this is the view when you're actually in the ocean. What could these be? Now, of course, I can't mention a fleet of UFOs without showing our Pentagon-confirmed Navy UFO footage.
The whole fleet of them. Look on the ASA. Oh my gosh.
By now, we've all seen these, but they remain some of my favorites. They are some of the clearest video of UFOs that we've gotten, not because they were shot with a clear camera, but because we're using military grade technology to capture this. I mean, they have infrared, they're checking for heat signature, cold temperatures, they're checking everything possible, its speed, its momentum, the way it changes direction. Like, look how fast this one is. And even our military has a difficult time keeping up. So to me, not only is this some of the clearest evidence and footage that we have, but it is the most telling on just how advanced this technology is.
Box moving target? No, I took an auto track. Oh, okay. Oh my god.
Mind you, they keep this speed and momentum even when the objects are submersed in water, which is why they're calling some of these now USOs, unidentified submerged objects. It really makes you think.
Okay, we're zoomed out right now. Now we're zooming in.
Now this one I'm skeptical about, and I want to hear your thoughts in the comments. Like, I look at this one and I find it interesting. I want to believe, but this could be anything. It could be flares, it could be fireworks, it could be lanterns. And I feel like an event this big would have many more videos. Like, people in this town would be seeing this and freaking out and recording from all over the place. And I'm not seeing that. So I'm taking this one with a grain of salt. It looks cool, but I feel like it has a logical explanation. What do you guys think?
I'll try to focus on the ship. Because look, it's almost touching the Jesus.
Now this one's very eerie because it's hovering over a ship. That's a boat right there. That's what he was saying. It's like it's almost touching the boat. He's also mentioned how someone on the boat has to see this thing. It's literally hovering right over them. And that's what's creepiest about this. It's like it's not super high out in the sky, but it is in the middle of the ocean, and it's just kind of hovering over this boat like nothing.
Oh, maybe it's just a flare. I don't know.
No flare sits like that.
What I love more about the video is that the people recording are actually trying to figure out what it is. It's like, maybe it's a flare, but she's right. A flare doesn't just sit like that and hover over the boat. It makes no sense. This is a very interesting sighting. This one I'm a little iffy on. It looks really, really cool, especially because of the center object being like a almost diamond shape. However, the movement of it throws me off a little, and it makes me think. At first I was thinking birds, though I don't know if birds could be captured like this, like if they would end up looking like this. Also, the stillness in the beginning throws that off. I've also been thinking drones. I don't know, I can't really land on an explanation for this one. Check it out. Check out how it moves and flows around.